you and Cassidy get? I know you was telling me about a prior issue y'all had back then.
Cassidy the rapper. Cassidy the rapper. Cassidy the rapper is one of those, and he just started following me the other day, and it's like he's just one of many that had a lot of stuff to say, and maybe he thinks I forgot, but I don't forget things, like when. And this is the time when I was going through the most um, kind of like a blackball situation, where no one is hearing me, no one is receiving the music. I'm locked out of all the rooms per se, and he came out with I'm a hustler, and the demo version of that, he called me out and dissed me in that song on the demo version. If you could find it, then I mean, big up, but Cassidy did
What'd
that.
he say?
Something about just being garbage or whack or just or stupid or one of those kind of things that was disrespectful. So it wasn't, again, I don't care too much, but it's more like, what made you do that? Again, like I don't care about this music thing. What made you think that's slick? You think that's cool because you came out with a line? Like, what made you do that? There's no reason. I did not give you a reason for you to come at me. And I'm on the ground. And we have all of these mutual friends. There was no reason for it. So it's like, you too. Go suck your mother, Cassidy. Like, go suck out your mother. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. And there's so many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so many. There's so many. Maino, what did I do to Maino? You know what I'm saying? What Troy Ave used to call him Chano and all kind of thing. I don't do that. I don't say Chano. I don't disrespect. I've never disrespected Maino. Like, what? Let's take it back. Let's go to another story time. Y'all ready for story time? Everybody ready for story time? Say yeah. All right. Story. There's a brother who is a fraternity brother of mine. His name is CeeLo. Rest in peace to CeeLo. He has passed away. CeeLo passed away. Again, this is my frat brother, this is my fraternity brother who's on the square, who's traveling. He's a traveling man. He is the right-hand man or one of the very, very close friends to Birdman. All right? Him and Birdman are very, very close. So they got to the city. This is around 2018. And he says, listen, I want you to link up with Birdman. Can y'all link up? He wants us to link up with Birdman. I said, of course. He said, yeah, I'm in the city. Meet us at this club. Long story short, we go to the club. I see Birdman. I see the whole family. We greet each other. We meet each other again. It's 2018, or re-meet each other. After that, they said they go into Quad Studios. When we get to Quad Studios, Birdman says he's hungry. We want to go to McDonald's. So I said, cool. You know what I'm saying? We all walk together to McDonald's. We go from Quad to McDonald's. Me, Bird, a few others. During this time, Birdman says to me, he said, hey, you know what? I have an idea. My idea is to come out with a label called Cash Money Caribbean. Cash Money Caribbean. And I want you to help me run it. The minute he says this, my mind goes, I already know who I would sign. I already know what Trini person I would sign, what person from Grenada I would sign, what dancer artist from Jamaica I would sign, what rubber up artist I would put together. I know what Caribbean publicist to put on this campaign. I already know how to map out this entire thing. Cash Money Caribbean? You're gonna, what? I'm going to help with Cash Money Caribbean? I'm excited. All right? Everything is good. We go, we get the food, we come back to Quad. Who's in Quad? Uncle Murder, big up Uncle Murder, and Maino. So it's 20, 30 people now in the studio, right? Maino making jokes, this, that, 30. Goes, oh, you got the Dillinger? Oh, you Dillinger? I never answered. I said, what are you talking about? All right. I sit back. They asked me to do a chorus on a rhythm that was going on. So when I go in the booth, Birdman and Maino are speaking. Now, what I found out after, I had to cut off these people because these are people, my publicists at the time and my ex-friends at that time, who are hearing this conversation. And they're sitting there and Birdman is talking about the new deal or this idea. And Maino says, Dylon ain't that in New York? He not that type of guy. Like, you don't need to watch. He not, you see, you're not in New York, so you wouldn't know. Dylan is not that dude. Don't worry about him. You know what I'm saying? Me and Uncle Murder, we cooking right now, and this one is cooking, and this one is cooking. Is Dylan is not. When I got out the booth, I knew that the energy changed. The energy shifted. I said something to Bird, and Bird went, yeah, 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 yeah. He was very distant after this time. And CeeLo was just like, yo, just call me. I took that, I was like, whoa, what's happening? He said, just call me. God bless your soul, CeeLo. I love you. I said, peace. I leave. And I was like, I wonder what happened. We in the car, and that's when they telling me, they're like, yeah, Maino was hating. I said, why? I said, no, what did you do? So, of course, we got into it. You understand? Me and these people got into it because I don't understand why y'all let that go. And I never heard from Birdman again. So my thing is this. Like, I got a brother of mine, St. Laz. St. Laz, he did the same thing to St. Laz. And St. Laz is telling me, like, yo, he's Mr. Hater. He's hating on this one, hates on this one. You hated on Laz for no reason. There was no, and we have, again, people that come like mutual brother them from Brooklyn. I'm just one of those. If you from my town, you from my island, if you from Strong Money Island, if you from Grenada, you from the Caribbean, if you're from New York, you from Brooklyn, I'm from Flatbush, you from across over there. It's supposed to be like, all right, bless up. What was the reason for you to do that? If that happened, yo, which I know for sure, them people wasn't lying because I had to cut them off. You stopped the whole food? You stopped the whole food for what? What did you get from that? You didn't sign the Cash Money after that. You're doing interviews with Angela Yee. You're doing interviews. Like, I don't understand, my brother. Like, what was the point of that? You have no reason. And I don't understand that. So suck your mother tomato too. Go f yourself, rude boy. Like, that's insane to me. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you could do to me anyway. And that's just crazy. Because I never hated you. I supported your music. I've supported your career. I'm one of those that actually purchased your music. So what you did that for? You feel good doing that? You feel good hating on everybody? And I'm hearing that this is a constant, consistent thing? For what? What do you get from that? It shows that the world is full of clowns and they all full of fuckery. I don't care what day you have in Brooklyn. There's no excuse for that. If we were not raised like that, you understand? So that's why I said I don't care about public opinion no more. I don't care about what the world says. This is who y'all respecting? Y'all respecting the wrong people. It's like if that's who y'all looking at, that's who you look up to, that's who you are supporting, that's people that do that, then keep it. Then keep it. Keep it. Please keep it. I'm after this interview, I'm done. I don't even think I want to do another interview, Like, just keep it. I'll just fade to black. I'll chill with my team. Me and Argo vibes and we touch road. We outside. I don't gotta do this. I'm okay. Because it's madness. If that's think about the people I'm mentioning, and something is wrong, man. And again, I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I am not wealthy, but I am far, far from broke. I'm doing okay. My life is okay. Everything all right. I have land, I have house, I have vehicles, I am good. And my money doesn't affect the next person either. You ever notice that? Niggas be like, oh, that rapper broke. And if they were, how does that affect you? That dude got money. Like, how does that affect you? If they were broke. Okay, this person is broke. Oh, I ain't listening. Does that mean you don't listen to him? And if he did have money, was he paying you on Friday? I don't understand. 1+1 is 2. That's why when I love sitting down here to tell you, and because maybe 5 people out of the million might just wake up and say, Dylan has common sense and maybe we're doing something wrong. Maybe we're viewing this whole situation the wrong way. Something is off. Something is off. 1+1 is 2. we're supporting the wrong people, we're getting the wrong people rich. You know, you're dissing and making fun of the people who haven't done nothing wrong, but stay solid, you know, and then the ones who do, who are successful, they're not feeding the ones that should be fed. All right, so that's the matrix we living in. All right, you keep it. Thank God you just interviewing them. That's you just asking them questions. If you was on the other side, you'd have been quit. You know. But I still, you know, if people want to hear from me, it's cool because I'm always on Fubu Radio on Sundays from 10 to 12. So it's all good.